Good afternoon. So, if you are there, Mr. Sachdeva, please give us. We are welcome, but then please show us your face because we would like to thank you. And if Ritu ma'am is there from DPS school, we would like to thank her also.
All the participants to go on mute, other than Sandeep sir, Kalyani ma'am, Smita ma'am, and the host people, whosoever are important. Rest, all of you go on mute, please.
Most of you all, remember I used to keep on saying it's a relay race. Baton hai, 4 people have to run. And most of the people now, the baton has come to the last department, that's the IT department. And IT department has got a lot of work to do. But the other 3 departments will have to motivate them and to hold them because they will need a lot of your support to do this difficult task of compiling it and making it very interesting. So it just so happened that we went through a lot of work more and we realized that we could make it interesting. So today's task comes to DPS Nagpur once again to share what we have been discussing for the past 4 5 days. And of course, towards the end, they'll also be able to help you to understand how to do the recording part in translations.
Welcome once again, all the participating schools here. It's a beautiful, whooping response, I must say. And in this journey of graphic novel, this is actually something magical, I must say. Why? And we have Savita Sharma, ma'am. She's our IT member. She is going to show us how she worked on the guidance which sir has given us. To Savita, ma'am.
Thank you, Kalyani ma'am. Good afternoon to each and everyone. I'm here to get this opportunity to present the skills in front of you all, and we are very happy to receive so many queries which we have a questionnaire yesterday, and I will be giving the answers throughout in between whenever I will be just taking up the content. And before I start, I would like to just tell you that application which we are using in our graphic novel are MS PowerPoint and MS Word for layout designing. Now, why we are using it? Because first and foremost, we also went through that stage that we were also in a dilemma. Why not to use some other application which is easy to use for laying out the layout blocks of the novel easily? But in between, in mid, we also fell, and you must also have been feeling, if you are using some other platform, that no, the application which we are familiar with and which we are comfortable, we know all the features and functions of the application, we can give the best output in that only. So we decided to just use MS Word for our final layout designing, and PowerPoint for making the different blocks. So I'm just continuing. I'll just share my screen. I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Now I'm starting with the layout. How to go about how to just start designing your layout of the block means when there are situations when we find that there are some blocks which are very big. The backdrop is completely filled with so many good artwork that we have to display, right? And there are so many places where we have to repeat that backdrop. So sir has guided us to just utilize the one backdrop in several ways, and to focus on the characters basis on the basis of their dialogues. So I'm just going to show both the things. First, we will just start with the layout of the blocks. Now, before I have opened the MS Word. Before we start laying out the blocks, we have to just set the page orientation. Now, as you have seen, all the comics, they have generally used the portrait layout, right? So we will be using the portrait layout. I will show you how to set that. When you go to layout menu, the orientation menu, the layout which you can see over here right now is a portrait layout. But if in the I have not seen any comic in orientation of landscape, but still I can show you the landscape looks like this. Just like this. But we will be using the portrait orientation. So I'll just put the portrait orientation again. For setting the margin, I'll just go to margin and set the narrow. I will select the narrow margin. After doing this, now first thing, I have to adjust all my blocks and all the dialogues and everything in the PowerPoint, and I will be saving it as an image. Okay, I will be showing that also once. For example, I'm just taking one simple image. I can see so many. Okay, this is the one image. I hope is it visible on the screen, the images which I have taken out just to explain how to set it in the different manner. So this is the first image. I'm just selecting and copying this image. Control C. And I went back to the Word and I simply pasted over here. Now after pasting, you will see here, this block has a very beautiful backdrop, right? And it has dialogues and few characters over also, pretty more, means 4 characters are there. Now I will show you how it looked before. You know, I will show you how it originally looked when we started working on this block. Just have a glimpse. See this. I hope it is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is before image, means this is the complete backdrop and these are the characters and these are the dialogues. But according to the story which we have went through and which we have read very properly, so there was only the needed part was only the area of pond. So what we did, we have just reduced, we have just compressed this. How I have done, I will show you. I have just cropped this image by going to the format and crop. This is the crop actually. Now I just want the pond area to be displayed, the water area. So I have just cropped it. Whichever part is needed, that will be included. I'm just showing one means demonstration so that it is very easy to understand that how we can reduce it. Now this image can be resized so that all the characters are fitted inside properly. Now these characters also can be now resized accordingly so that it is not looking odd in any way. So like this, we have just reduced the size and we have just displayed the pond area. Now the one backdrop has been, which can be used in several ways, in like this only. Similarly, the dialog box also, and pointing to the person who is speaking. Like this, we have just done. Now I can show you the image, which how it looked before and now how it is looking now after the editing. You can see this is the complete part which was visible, and now it has been zoomed out, and only the area which is required to be displayed according to the story and the dialogue, it has been highlighted. So like this has been done, and I have now, if I want to use this image for my final block layout, then simply we have to export this. I will go to file and I will export it into the PNG format, because PNG is the print quality image. So I'll just save it. Like I was showing you the images now, so I'm just showing you the process also in case if it will be helpful. So like this, I have just saved this image, right? After saving this, this image will be present in a folder, whichever you will be saving it. Now from here, I have taken it and I have pasted here in the Word document. So this is layout. This is the layout for one particular block in which we want to display complete backdrop with the characters and dialogues. Now similarly, if I move ahead, now if I want to show 2 blocks at a time. Now similarly, I have made another image, this one. I'm copying this again and paste. Now see this image. This has another story. I will tell you again. This is the backdrop. Again, I'm going back to my PPT. You just see this image, how it has been presented. Now come back. This is the original image. This is the original image. This is the which we, again, the same process we have done, and you can see before it was like this, and now after cropping the image and zooming the characters, focusing on the face of the characters, whichever part is required for the dialogue, right? That if we do that, then it becomes like this after image. So this has been done, and this image, the output is like this, as you see here. So this is the process which we are following, so that everything is being placed properly, and the backdrop, the beauty of backdrop is also visible. And one more thing, that this thing only means this can be done only by the IT teacher, because we know the skills of how to adjust these things accordingly. So this can be done by us only. And we are still in the process of doing innovations and doing something new. And this is the thing which we have come across till now. And now I'm arranging the second image in the same page. Like this, I have made the blocks into PNG images. And these are the images which you see here in the folder. Picture for the second page for two blocks in the one page. So I'm taking again, copied and pasted. See, we don't have to change any image settings. We do in Word, we are changing the position of the images. So what it does, it distorts the placement of the images. So there is no need to do that. Word automatically arranges. You just have to give the space if you require, or we just enter key. That is enough. Don't we, or if you want to just make the corrections, that that can be done meanwhile. But I will suggest not to change the position of the image to make it in a proper format. Now, as you see, this image has been placed. So two images are there, right? Like this. Further, you can add the borders to the images. You can add borders to the page, right? That is a requirement of the novel for final output. So that can be done further. Now I'm quickly moving ahead for the third page, in which we require 3 blocks at a time. I'll increase the margin. Then go back to the folder, third image. I'm copying, paste. Now this is again a backdrop with the fuller view. I cannot crop it. I cannot just cut it from anywhere. So I have to display in full. So it will be like this only. I'm not changing anything in this. Let it be like this. Now the second image of the block, I'm copied and paste. And I reduce the size. And readability also should be there. The dialogue should be properly visible as you're reducing the size. This is the third picture of the same page. I'm copying it and paste. Now I've reduced the size just to adjust it with that same. Now see. Now like this, 3 images have been adjusted. So you have to play with the size of the image. That's it. Just to make it look good. Like this. Now these are this is the arrangement. Further, you can just add border, or you can change the alignment of the images as per your requirement. Now I'm quickly moving to 4. How to place 4 images at a time. Now this is the first image of the page. I'm copying, paste. Now I'm reducing the size. Again, this is the second image. Copy, paste, reduce the size. Initially, you can just put all the images first. Then according to all the images, we can just set the size so that it looks equally divided. The space should look equally divided. And the last image, copy, paste. Now this, you can see here, all 4 images are there at the one place, but this image can be a little smaller. As you can see here at the left side, you can see the layout, how it has been arranging, right? So this also gives you the view that how it looks at the end. So I have another set of images. I have copied, paste. And one more thing, you can enhance the expressions, because when we are focusing on any character, we have to focus on the expressions according to the dialogue delivery, that what they are saying, we have to change the expression. If you can notice the expressions as well, if you see it minutely here. Now this is the second one. Place in any of the ratio, which should not just remove the clarity of the picture. It depends. You can do 3:2, 4:1, any ratio you can arrange for 5 images. For now, I am just doing like this. Now the fourth image, copy and paste. And the last one. Now, likewise, I see that I can do it in the manner of 2:1:2. Like, so I can do like that. Similarly here. Reduce the size. Reduced. So this is the arrangement of 5 images at a time. Now the last is 6. It will be a difficult one, because 6 images in the portrait layout is little complicated, but we can do if we have such type of images, like if we have reduced with the backdrop and the number of characters is less, the focused face is the focus one, then we can do it with those blocks. We are 2. And the fourth one. You can see the same. This is the same backdrop. This image has the one backdrop only, but it has been used in such a way that it is not reflecting anywhere, that it is repeated. And the last image. So like this, all images are in. Now I just have to set the size of each so that it is properly visible. This is done. Now we can just adjust. We can apply the borders to highlight it and apply the borders to the page. I will show you the final output, how it looks like in a PDF format.
Excuse me, Savita ma'am.
Yes, sir.
In your images, like the block number is appearing on all the images.
Yes, sir. Because it is under process of we are just compiling it.
What I want to ask is like, should this number be there or we will have to later on remove it?
Yes, sir. Later on, we definitely have to remove. It is for our
Reference only.
identification that which block. Further, if we want to improve, then we can directly go to that block number and do it. So for that purpose, we have still kept it.
No, if you are cropping the entire the same slide, no?
Yes, sir.
So why can't we use screen snipper in this?
We can use, see, there are multiple applications which can be used for this purpose, but if we are getting all the solutions at one application, so it is better to
No,
use that.
it's your PowerPoint only. In
Yeah.
the PowerPoint only, when the PowerPoint is on, you can always pick up your snipper, and whatever portion is required, that much portion we can just cut it out and paste it on the thing.
Yes, sir. That can be also done, sir.
Okay.
Same thing can be done, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is the final output. I can zoom it. This is one page in one block, one page. This is the second one. Here there are borders applied to the images, so you can see the difference. And these are the three images properly arranged, and all are in portrait only. These are 4 images, 5, and the 6. So likewise, you can just utilize the features which are already available in MS Word and PowerPoint. And of course, we have several number of methods and ways in the same application to do the same thing. So it differs, and you can apply any of the features which are available to just get the perfect output. Thank you so much. That is all from my side. And I think there were so many questions regarding this only, regarding block layout. And I think these are answered. If anybody has any question, they can just put their questions in the chat.
Savita ma'am, here I think you should be more specific on the fact that, you know, that facial expressions, especially the girl which is right now on the screen, there we can see that girl. That is you. I think we have to be very clear about it. Like when we are taking close-up shots, then if the image is not changed, like, you know, expressions are not changed, then that picture may not look very interesting for a reader. So according to the dialogue, that expressions needs to be changed, and then we have to put it, right?
Yes, yes, exactly, ma'am. And you can see the difference here that the same girl, same picture is there, but the expressions are enhanced. Expressions are being used differently. Even in this image, you can see the lady. She's a little bit worried and surprised. So these can be done when we are focusing on the character's face and we are just highlighting their face.
Savita ma'am. Good afternoon, Savita ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you just show one example of changing the expression, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, please guide.
This is the PPT which I made for this demo. I'll just continue in this. The same example I will show you for now. This expression which you see on the screen on the PDF of a girl, right? I'm just making it from the scratch. This is my original picture. I'm copying it.
Savita ma'am, there is a video which is made on this, right?
Yeah, there is already a video made on this. Still, because
Yes.
it is necessary, so I just did it.
Yeah.
Now,
Just for the participants, I would like to say that there is a video already made on this. Sandeep sir has already, I think, shared with everyone. So otherwise, we can share it again as well if you want to go it closely later as well. A full video is made on only expression changes.
yeah. See, these are the expressions which I have done with the same, or I've downloaded the expressions from the same site, facial expression changer. And this expression I'm going to change for this girl. I'll just copy this expression, go to my PowerPoint, paste it. Now from this, I have to remove the background first. I just need the face. So I'll just remove the extra, the part which is not required. Now you can see the eyes are also there. So I have to keep a check. Everything should be visible. So like this, the face has been only there. Now one more thing, to match up with the body complexion, we can do the correction from here. Means we already almost choose the sharpening one because it makes the feature more sharp. So that is done, and any one which matches to the body complexion we can change with the correction. And now I will place this. We have to adjust just according to the face size, and I'll just make it look like this. And after this, what I have to do, I will group this. I will select both the pictures and I'll right click and group. Now whenever you use this image, it will be a single image. So like this we can change the expressions. Go to insert, shapes, and we have different callouts. Over here we have used speech bubble. For example, if we want to use speech bubble, select the bubble, draw, and the design of the bubble you can decide as per your novel. Like we have decided change the border and color of the bubble as well. Now I want to paste the dialogue. Take the dialogue from there. Like this, for example, this is the dialogue here. So I'll just select and copy this dialogue. Go back to the presentation. Go to the bubble. And when you double click, the cursor will come. Just paste it. Like this. Now you can enhance it by just applying the formatting style, like you want to format it as in a word art format, or you can change the size of the text. We are choosing 18 because when we convert it into the strip format, so you can see the images are reduced. So we have chosen this format. Even the bubble size, like this, we can just paste the text and we can point it out to the person who is speaking right now.
Can you tell us the site expression changer from where you got all these things? Means the different.
So when you type facial expression changer in Google, you will get this site. I'll show again. I will just open the site and show you. Facial expression changer. When you type this text, this will show this link. Facial expression editor. I hope I was good enough to express the content which I was about to. Thank you so much everyone for patient listening. Thank you so much.
Teachers, what we all have to pay attention to is the whole artwork of our teachers. वो नहीं दिखेगा जब तक और आर्ट टीचर दोनों को इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं समझेंगे कि आईटी टीचर का इतना इम्पोर्टेंस है वो आर्ट वर्क को यूज करना. और अगर लैंग्वेज टीचर्स ने एडिटिंग करके दे दी है टाइम से तो इनके लिए आसान हो जाएगा, वरना इनका काम जाएगा. तो नो, इट इज द ब्यूटीफुल, it's a four marriage affair where all four are so important. Academic subject ने अपना subject develop करके दिया, language teacher ने edit किया, art teacher ने उसको beauty form में दिया, पर जब तक compile नहीं हो पाएगा उसका मजा नहीं आएगा.
He is going to show us today another interesting facet of this graphic novel. It is language conversion. Deepika Bharadwaj is here with us. She is going to help us with translation of language.
Thank you, Kalyani ma'am. Given us the blocks like this, and the dialogues were fitted inside the box. For changing it or translating it in another language, we need to just copy the text, and in the Google, we are going to get the translation. Suppose here I am going to show English to Gujarati translation. You need to just type English to Gujarati translation and you will get this search result. Here we need to enter the text which we have already copied from the blocks. We have to go and paste it there. The moment you paste it there, you will see the change of the text. If you want, you can copy it from here and paste it in a different file for the language teachers to do the proofreading. You can paste it here in a Word file for the language teachers to do the proofreading, or else if it is already done, then you can go directly in the bubble and paste it over there. And then you can do the formatting as which are there. We do not want the literal translation of those words. So for those words, we can use the typing softwares available online. Here I am using English to Gujarati typing, and I am taking an example of my own school's name, that is Delhi Public School, Kamtiru. We do not want the word public to be translated in a literal meaning. So we just have to type it in English and press enter, and we will get the exact word as it is, which we can easily use it further. All this can be done online and it is all free, but it has to be properly proofread by the language teachers. Otherwise, all the grammar errors will be overlooked, and you can see somewhere, the English language do not have the exact gender definition while saying the things. So in particular language, for example, in Hindi, कहता हूँ, कहती हूँ, ये नहीं वो मिलेगा. So you need to properly proofread it before pasting it in the bubble. So I hope it is clear. These two softwares both are available online, but everything needs to be proofread before putting it in the final product.
Do I use the publisher software? Because I'm trying to use the publisher also. In there is so many borders are very in a good proper way.
Yes, ma'am, you can definitely use. Publisher is also, yes, definitely. Yes, ma'am, definitely you can use it.
Okay.
Savita ma'am, one question I would like to ask. How we will decide that how many blocks has to be placed on one page?
Ma'am, it is according to the final block presentation, what is there in the backdrop, how many characters are there, and how much size it requires, and the visibility and the readability of the text. Everything depends on that. So that much size and that can be placed.
Just add something here.
Yes,
Normally when we begin a scene, you need to have premises. Premises का मतलब ये होता है कि पहले ब्लॉक में हमको बैकग्राउंड बताना पड़ता है. जैसे मान लो कि अगर दादा है, बच्चे हैं, क्लासरूम का सिचुएशन है, तो क्लासरूम सिचुएशन तो बताएंगे ना, सीधा टीचर का क्लोजअप नहीं करेंगे. तो पहले ब्लॉक में हम क्लासरूम सिचुएशन दिखाते हैं, यानी कि लॉन्ग शॉट, जहाँ पे टीचर भी है, बच्चे भी. सेकेंड ब्लॉक के अंदर या एक डायलॉग भी आ सकता है. तो सेकेंड ब्लॉक के अंदर हम फोकस करने लग जाते हैं जो बोल रहा है उसके ऊपर, पर उसका मजा तब आएगा जब उसके चेहरे पे अच्छे एक्सप्रेशंस होंगे. तो उसके बाद में सेकंड ब्लॉक आपने ऐसा किया, थर्ड ब्लॉक ऐसा किया, फिर फोर्थ ब्लॉक में फिर से एक लॉन्ग शॉट ले लो. इससे क्या होता है कि आपका जो लोकेशन है उसकी कंटिन्यूटी टूट जाती है, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू फॉर द व्यूअर टू सी. अगर एक ही बैकग्राउंड में कंटिन्यूसली देखते जा रहा हूँ, आई लूज इंटरेस्ट. बट इफ आई कैन सी क्लोज अप इन बिटवीन समवेयर, तो ये सब वही हम कह रहे हैं कि इसमें बहुत क्रिएटिव काम है. ये आप लोग को देखता है क्योंकि हर चीज को करने में मेहनत भी है. तो नाउ द कोऑपरेशन ऑफ ऑल, मैंने कहा था ना कि ये जो लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ द रिले है, दौड़ तो रहा है आईटी डिपार्टमेंट, पर पूरी जो 3 लोग उसके बाकी के टीम है, दे ऑल हैव टू सपोर्ट द आईटी डिपार्टमेंट. You know, the IT department may get irritated at the last stage, but everyone has to really support them and make them realize कि कितना, अभी देखा आपने जब देखा 6 blocks वाला पेज है कितना सुंदर बना है, तो जगह भी कम ले रहा है, पेजेस भी कम हो जाएंगे और लिखेगा भी बहुत सुंदर.